Hello and welcome to the newest edition of the Arts Overlook. Each episode we look at different arts and entertainment stories circulating around Cedar Falls, Iowa. This edition we'll check out how White Christmas is coming along at Oster Regent Theater, preview the upcoming UNI Men's Glee Club Christmas show, and take an inside look at Toys in the Attic, a dessert theater production from Lampost. All this and more coming up next.
Art is thriving in the Cedar Valley. It's everywhere. But if you don't know where to look, you could miss it. This is your local arts perspective. This is the Arts Overlook.
'Tis the season, and that means the folks at Cedar Falls Community Theater are back at it with their holiday production, White Christmas.
Christmas is just around the corner, and that means plenty of opportunities around the Cedar Valley to get their dosage of holiday art over the next month. Cedar Falls Community Theater is bringing another popular Broadway show to the Oster Regent Theater with plenty of talented local actors and actresses. White Christmas is a classic holiday Broadway show written by Irving Berlin with a number of hit songs including Blue Skies, How Deep is the Ocean, and of course, White Christmas. The story follows two successful showbiz buddies, Bob and Phil, who originally met in the Army. They are producing a Broadway in Miami called Playing Around, and a friend gets them to audition as two sisters. The two are smitten by the sisters, and they eventually decide to travel to Vermont with the girls for the holidays. Snow has not hit Vermont, and the ski lodge they are staying at happens to be run by Bob and Phil's former commanding officer, General Waverly. General Waverly invested his savings and pension into the lodge and now is in danger of losing everything because of the lack of snow. Bob and Phil decide to bring their Broadway to the lodge to help business for their old general. However, complications occur that involve comedy, drama, dancing, and of course, music.
I think that it's a great way to kind of kick off the Christmas season, and many of the songs will be very familiar to everybody, and it's got lots of Christmas gala and lots of Christmas color.
If we do this show right, this audience is going to be ushered into the Christmas season. There's something magical about White Christmas.
That magic will come to light starting with the director, Leanne Nichols. Leanne has been involved with the Cedar Falls Community Theater in the very beginning with the Board of Directors in 1978. Leanne has been a big reason behind the Oster Regent Theater's success, and there is no question that White Christmas will look to have that same success with her help. This is just one of many hit musicals that Leanne has directed over the years at Cedar Falls Community Theater. That experience has led to a wealth of knowledge and a sense of comfort surrounding the rest of the cast and crew.
I still just love working with her as a director because she does a very good job.
She is an incredibly talented woman and understands setting the stage picture and the acting styles, and she really knows how to put it all together into a really great production.
She's very, very good at big cast shows and working the minutia of all the different characters and things out. She really lets leading actors discover themselves. She really puts a lot of trust in me and in this show, and Kristen and in Ashley and in Brian.
Experience isn't just plentiful in the director category. There are plenty of actors and actresses involved in White Christmas that have been around the game for a respectable amount of time. Gary Kroger, Kristen Teig-Torres, and Marshall Nelson lead the cast with plenty of new faces thrown in there as well. The cast has meshed very well together and have been impressed by each other's talents on the stage.
It's a wonderful cast. They're so talented and really dedicated to a lot of hard work. This is a big show.
Some of these young kids are so tremendously talented, both singing and dancing, and it's a treat to watch them work.
They bring a real focused talent. They're studying voice every day. So I feed off of the ability of a couple of people, like Brian, for example, in this cast. His voice is so trained and excellent. I'm actually looking to him to push me.
Performances of White Christmas will be held at the Oster Regent Theater on November 30th, as well as December 1st, 2nd, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Tickets can be purchased online or at the Oster Regent Theater box office from 1 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The cost for the show is $25 per ticket. However, if you're a full-time student, be sure to take advantage of the discount that is offered of only $10 per ticket. White Christmas is looking to be an excellent musical and the perfect way to spend an evening during the holiday season.
There's nothing more exciting, in my view, than to go see your colleagues, your friends, your patrons, your fellow employees, whatever, in musical theater. To see people up there doing what they don't do every day.
It's a wonderful nostalgia piece, first of all, and Christmas is a nostalgic time.
And it's a chance to see some marvelous talent that a lot of people in town may not realize. The group of dancers that can be put together and singers and the high quality music. It's just, to me, it's a thrill to be in it. I can't imagine anybody coming that wouldn't be just thrilled to have seen it.
They're just the story itself, and it snows at the end, and we're all singing White Christmas. If this doesn't bring Christmas into your heart, then you are Scrooge.
So if you're looking for an opportunity to kick off the holiday season early, White Christmas at the Oster Regent Theater is an excellent place to start. For more information about White Christmas, visit their website at osterregent.org or give them a call at 319-277-5283.
White Christmas will run November 30th through December 2nd, as well as December 7th through December 9th. Be sure to get your tickets. The UNI Varsity Men's Glee Club will offer their highly anticipated holiday concerts at the end of the month. Here is the preview of the Cedar Valley's premier Christmas show. A common expression in the month of November as December gets closer is, "It's that time of the year again." That is exactly what many UNI students as well as community members in the Cedar Valley are saying as they prepare for the holiday season. There is no better way in the Cedar Valley to kick off the Christmas season with the UNI Varsity Men's Glee Club Christmas Variety Show.
The Christmas Variety Show is a long-held tradition here in the Cedar Valley. This is the 35th anniversary Christmas Variety Show, and we'll have alumni coming in to celebrate the anniversary show. The guys have been preparing for this show since the end of August. We began working on our music in conjunction with our fall concert, which we also had in October. It's a 2-hour production that the guys write and produce and sing and perform and sell tickets, and it's a lot of fun.
This year's show will be no different than past, as each year the bar is raised higher and the Glee Club delivers to present one of the best Christmas shows around.
I think people come to the show over and over again because they know these guys. You know, if they don't know an individual singer, they know guys just like this that either they went to high school with, or maybe are their sons or grandsons, or maybe somebody they dated in high school or something. And it's real Iowans coming together very intentionally to spread holiday cheer. It's a great way to start the season.
The UNI students in the Glee Club practice 4 hours each week from the beginning of the school year to prepare for this year's show. November is crunch time as the students put in a lot of hard work to fine-tune everything for showtime.
We essentially spend a large majority of the whole first semester preparing for this one performance. So it's a little weird singing Christmas music in August, but it's definitely worth it. I think the goal, really with any good production, is that the audience won't have to realize how much work was put into it. Hopefully it'll just go flawlessly, but on our end of it, we have Glee Club rehearsal 4 hours a week. On top of that, there's a small men's group called Camerata that practices the hour before Glee Club week, so that's 2 hours a week. Once it gets closer to the show, we start practicing for the play, which rehearses, up to 2 to 3 hours a week. We have the Arthur Murder Dancers, which practices an hour or two a week. So towards the show, some of us are putting in 5 to 6 hours a night for this show, but every year it's totally worth it.
This is the 35th annual Christmas Variety Show, and every year the show provides a boost in Christmas spirit through their wonderful music and their creative skits that provides laughter for all.
This show, I think, puts into music exactly how you feel during the Christmas season. It's kind of indescribable, really. Everyone kind of gets that warm, fuzzy feeling when the season rolls in, but it's difficult to describe. But I think the Glee Club does a great job of capturing that and putting it in a way that people can express and enjoy.
The men of the Varsity Glee Club are part of a tradition that goes back a long time, and for the students who are able to be a part of this great tradition, are humbled to perform each year for the Cedar Valley.
That this is my last Glee Club show, but there is something truly magical. I know from my very first Christmas Variety show when I was a freshman, and getting out on the stage and looking up and seeing the entire Gallagher Bluethorn sold out. There's not a seat left in there. It just hit me. I was like, wow, this is something truly special. And I remember tearing up the first time I sang Ave Maria in front of 1,500 people. And I knew it was at that moment I realized that I was part of a group that was something truly extraordinary on campus. And ever since then, I haven't looked back and have never regretted being in the Glee Club.
great group of guys. We're all always there for each other, and we're able to make music, which is awesome. So I would recommend it to any guy who has any sort of singing ability at all to recommend coming out and being a part of this, because it's an incredible experience, and I don't regret it at all. It's probably one of the best experiences of college I've had.
With this being the most anticipated event at the Gallagher of Loudoun Performing Arts Center each year, what can we expect from this year's performance?
Of skits and humor and things that keep you interested. It's such a wide variety. It is a variety show, so there's always something for everybody. Santa will probably be making an appearance. We have skits and plays and funny dancing and several other groups that are coming into our show as well. So all this together makes for one really cool experience. It's very, very unique to this campus, and I think brings a great experience unlike any other, honestly.
For those who have never attended a UNI Glee Club Christmas show and are planning to go this year, well, to say the least, you are in for a treat.
Everybody that I know that has never been to a Glee Club show before and then finally go, they always come up to me after and tell me, Ian, that was so much better than I thought it was going to be. It's definitely not your average choir concert, as some people might think it is going into it. The Glee Club does sing a lot of songs, but we have a huge variety of songs. Some of them are very traditional Christmassy, some of them are sacred, some of them are just a ton of fun. On top of the Glee Club, we have variety acts. There will be a barbershop quartet, there's going to be small groups, there's going to be, every year there's a thing called the Arthur Murder Dancers, which is a group of men in tutus, and that's all I'm going to give away. You're going to have to come see the rest, but it's been a tradition all 35 years. There's a Glee Club Christmas play, which I get the opportunity to write and direct, and it's a spoof of pop culture and Christmas, and it's just a ton of guys having a fun time on stage.
Hope to see you at the show, and
Brothers sing on.
Tickets are still available, as you can call the UNI ticket office at 319-273-4TICKS, or you can go to the UNI ticket website at uni.edu/tickets. Lampost Theater returns this winter with a dessert theater titled Toys in the Attic, featuring gourmet desserts, hot beverages, and plenty of laughs.
Lampost Theater is back this winter with a new original production hitting the stage. Toys in the Attic, A Christmas Adventure, is a musical comedy adventure that takes place in a cluttered attic. A handful of forgotten toys keep their tradition of coming to life on Christmas Eve, but this time their existence is disrupted by all the changes in life. They also meet a technologically advanced gadget that threatens the meaning of their existence. They must overcome their individual weaknesses to rediscover the adventure in life and solve the mysteries that surround their questions. Toys in the Attic is a character-driven story rather than the traditional plot-driven story, meaning the actors have a lot more weight on their shoulders to sell the story.
We were able to kind of engineer each character specifically for the actors on our staff performance team. So that was kind of fun to develop characters that are specifically geared toward the talents or inclinations of actors that you were familiar with. So it kind of puts together a whole fresh ensemble approach to the production.
They're toys. Their world is very simple, and we get to enter into the simplicity of their experiences and find joy in that along with them.
The tradition at Lampost each winter is to have a dessert theater, and this year is no different. With 9 different homemade gourmet desserts to choose from, as well as coffee and hot cocoa, Toys in the Attic gives you a little extra flavor during the Christmas season.
And it kind of fits within the whole vision that Lampost has of producing original theater, but then also getting people to interact and spend time over a cup of coffee or dessert talking about what they've just experienced.
And it's a time to interact with the characters and eat these tasty, tasty things made by various members of the community in their own homes and designed with great care and attention to detail.
Showings of Toys in the Attic will begin on November 30th and run through December 21st on the weekends. Friday and Saturday showings are at 7 p.m. and you can catch the matinees on Sunday at 2 p.m. So if you'd like to celebrate the holiday season a little early, Toys in the Attic is an excellent place to start.
Oh, it just combines everything that's ideal for Christmas. You know, stories are part of the Christmas heritage, and this is a fresh story that kind of draws on a lot of traditional Christmas themes with toys, with adventure, with some of the Christmas meaning woven in there. But it's all served up in a delightful atmosphere, and the desserts food is also an important part of Christmas. So we kind of combine all these things along with a meaningful message to really bring in the meaning of the season.
The cast and crew are working diligent hours to bring their Christmas gift to the audience beginning November 30th. Tickets are $16, which includes not just the show, but also a choice of gourmet desserts served with coffee and cocoa. This is a long-standing holiday tradition at Lampost Theater, so seating is limited and tickets do go fast. To order your tickets, you can visit their website at lampost.com or give them a call at 319-277-8034.
Seating is limited at Lampost Theater, so be sure to get your tickets in advance. Well, that's all we have for you on this edition of the Arts Overlook. Thank you for watching.